Hello, how are you? It's Ching. We're going into injury-free exercise fundamental number 4. So what is it? Today we're going to find the coordination, learning and practice the coordination of your scapula, humerus, movement with, right, together, coordinate together with your spine movement, which is all the what? Core muscle on your spine. Okay, so the important thing is like, because we have so much very popular cardio exercise or weight training, we forgot to move our spine, the most important part of your body. So you think about walking, you just stay upright, maybe you turn your head a little bit, it's fine. And biking, spinning, running, right? And weightlifting, all this, you're hardly moving the spine. But that's the most important because, right, central nervous system, so your brain part of it too. So when we exercise, the combination, the coordination of your mind and body has to be so well together, right? Also prevent the injury by recruiting the right muscle. So we're going to go through 4 position of the arm and also rotation of the spine today, because the previous class, the lesson we have, you already know how to do flexion, extension, lateral flexion, bending side to side. And now today we're going to add an extension. So there are lots of things, right? So it's like you're making a wonderful dinner. You don't cook one thing, they come together, right? So, and also people say try to eat rainbow color, all different colors, so it's what more balance, okay, and help you to have a much healthier body. Same thing with exercise. So now let's do this. Let's get the arm position first, then I show you the rotation and we combine them together. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn my back towards you so you can see a little better and the relationship of my arm and the scapula. So you can see I'm sitting front of this chair, so nice and tall, engage my abdominal. My feet's a little wider. My arms on the side of my body, thumbs point forward. So again, that's come from the 5 checkpoint. First responder, already respond. That's why I'm sitting nice and tall with my head suspended from above. Okay, so I have a neutral head. From the neutral position of your arm, I'm going to depress the scapula, start reaching, spiral the energy out. This is called the second position. You see it's 5 degrees lower, then the shoulder high, 5 degrees forward. How can you tell? It's by moving your finger from the corner of your eye. Don't move your eye, okay? You're looking forward. So peripheral vision, so you can see the finger. That's perfect place. Ribcage is closed. Now is scapula gonna upper rotate and you laterally rotate the shoulder joint come up. This is the third position. Pull my sleeve down a little bit so you can see a little better. So like laterally rotate, third position. That's kind of follow the 2V in the back. So lower trap and latissimus dorsi. Continue send the energy up. My arms right next to your cheek, right? Your arm should be right, not back here because you can pop that ribcage right away. I'm slowly lower the arm in front of me, a little wider than the shoulder, so I don't protract the scapula and the scapula's back and return. And do that one more time. Reaching out to the side, second position. Laterally rotate the shoulder joint or up rotate the scapula. This is third position. Lower your arm to first position and return. Okay, so that's a nice movement. Now can reverse that. You can go from the neutral, go to the first position, scapula down, going to the third position, still same place. Open your arm, palms up first. You have to rotate the shoulder joint to rotate palm down and return back to neutral because we don't come back with the palm out, right? It doesn't, that's kind of a little weird. So let me do one more time. So forward first position, scapula down to upper rotate, come out just slightly laterally rotate. Open, you're going to medial rotate the shoulder joint, so palms down and return right back, okay? So now, you're gonna wiggle out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do this shoulders down. In second position, we're gonna rotate the torso 1, hollow tummy 2, and the 3 back to center. I'm gonna rotate the left side 1 and 2, and the 3 and back to center. So now I'm gonna explaining who is doing the work, okay? Your external obliques, right? The left side contract, you going to the right. You can hug yourself, you can see. Now, right side contract, rotate you to the left. So that's why my back towards you can see the direction a little better. So that's where the rotation comes from. From the waist up, I'm rotating my rib cage, okay? Because there's a muscle there to do the work, okay? Now, so waist down is what stabilize. So your first response, talk to the pelvis, stabilize. So we're gonna practice this. You're gonna reach arm to second position, right? Now I'm gonna contract the left side external, spiral up. Exhale, 2. One more time, 3 and center. Inhale. See, my arm's not moving. My arm is following the torso, my thoracic and your thoracic spine. One more time. Exhale, taller 1 and taller 2. So I'm not moving the arm. I'm using the right muscle on the left side. Inhale. Here we go. I use the right side contract, so I get a little bit stretch on the left side. And return down. You wiggle out a little bit. Okay, same idea. If you reach arm to third position, shoulders down, right? Okay, so from the corner of it, you can see the arm right next to your cheek. Again, twist 1. External bit on the left side, rotate you to the right center. The right side, rotate you to the left. So my arm is not leading the work. My arm, right, and your arm is following. Inhale, exhale, rotate, and 2, and the 3, open your arm, rotate immediately in the shoulder joint, return, you wiggle out a little bit. Okay, so that's how you do rotation. I'm going to give you one more exercise to really open up the range of motion of the rotation from the rib cage. Okay, so you can turn the chair. You don't know, you need like a party chair, right? So nice and supportive. You can do the folding party chair. This one in my studio, we do the stack up, so that's why also save space, right? So now we're gonna do this. I'm gonna turn my back to you again. Okay, you can see I'm sitting, only my left sits bone is on. I'm gonna slide this leg back. Okay, now I'm supporting myself, my front heels down, my back heels up. I can feel nice extension of the hip already. That feels so good because if you sit all day, this is really important. Now I'm gonna contract, right side rotate. I put my hands here. I push my left shoulder back, the right hand will hug. You ready? That's really good way to help you open the spiral movement, which is rotation. So you can feel the right side, left side actually, nice stretch. My right side contract. So I'm use the back of the chair to open up the range motion from the spine and waking up the muscle to create a movement. Okay, so now I'm going to turn around and face you. We're going to do it again. So I'm right foot, this is my right leg. I slide this leg back, so squeeze the touch, nice extension. Don't put your leg too far out, kind of in line with the sit bone, okay? And you sit only one cheekbone, one tush. So which you sit bone, okay? So now engage your downward first. I'm neutral, I'm not leaning, right? Come back center. I contract this side, the left side. My right hand's on, push, rotate, inhale, exhale again, spiral up, 1. So a little bit push, my right shoulder back, left will come forward. Inhale, exhale, 3, and 4. Let's do one more. Spiral up, 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 up. So nice rotation. So you contract here, right? Open the side. Wiggle out a little bit. Okay, so you just you just open up that rotation for yourself from the external obliques, right? And every single vertebrae, right? Special around the thoracic spine for the rib cages. Because if you're sitting on the chair, your waist down stabilize, otherwise you'll fall off, right? So always two things, stabilization, mobilization. And learn the foundation first, then before we're doing harder exercise, okay? So here we go. So I better control, let me just turn a little bit more. Okay, I think this is a little better. So this is my front. I like to sit a little diagonal for you so you can see both sides. I think you know already if you've been watching the video. Okay. I'm going to engage my abdominal. I'm going to reaching out against second position arm and do the rotation for you again. Inhale, exhale, spiral 1. Hollow tummy 2 and the 3. So you're going to see your nose kind of lined up the sternum. So you know this is your center. This way you can tell you didn't use your arm or the scapula to do it. Inhale. Other side 1. Taller 2. And taller 3. And coming back and return. Okay. So it's all from rotation from the spine. Okay. Right now it's thoracic spine. There are different exercises and different things. Right now we're just learning how to use those external beat. Remember we already talked about this, the external beat on both sides, all the way down. The external beat work with the upper, right? Rectus abdominis, your 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That adding become an arrow. So if both side external beats make you flex forward, that's me bending forward. Then the V in the back and extend the spine. Remember we talked about that already. That's bilaterally, the externally. Unilaterally, the right side laterally flexed. Another movement unilaterally, rotate me to the opposite side. So if you just hug the rib cage, you can feel your muscles rotate that rib cage to the other side and rotate, and this of course stretching. Okay, so ready? We do one more with the arms third position, shoulder down, inhale, taller 1, and the 2, and the 3, and return, inhale, exhale. So my arms going for a ride, okay, from my, wow, right, recruiting the right muscle. So we're not moving the arm. I know a lot of time when you sing, dancing, the arm does a lot of movement, that's fine, just have fun. And but if you start doing exercise to really recruiting right muscle so you don't create injuries, and you have to learn it properly, okay? So here we go. We're gonna add the lateral flexion and the rotation comes together. So it's kind of beautiful spiral movement, right? So that's what your body's designed to do. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna reach the right arm side first, second position, and slide the scapula down, rotate. Okay, so third position, you see it, right? Right next to your cheek. I'm gonna reach your left arm down, that's laterally flexed. You wanna open your leg a little wider. If it's too narrow, it might fall off. So you need to root with your feet, see that? And coming back, return. Okay, one more time this way. So we're gonna reach in the right arm down, laterally flex. So you're creating beautiful arcs, 3 of them. One's here, right at the rib cage. So lower one and the outside one, and your spine. So there's 3 arcs, like the rainbow, right? Coming back and return. Okay, we're gonna add a rotation now. Up first, you go far away, make sure your leg wide, see the toes, so you root it down. This side, my right side, right foot down, right sit bone down to root. And this laterally flex is open now, you're gonna contract, facing down, inhale, exhale, so your nose kind of lined up inside the left leg. So you're scooping 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You reach the left arm down, rotate side first. Coming back, release down, okay? So if that's a little hard for you, that's the end picture. you can do with your arm bending. I show you. So we're going to do the left side with the arm bending. So inhale, if you say this is just too much for me to figure out. So I'm going to bend my elbow. From the corner of my eye, I see the elbow. You don't want to do this. Can you see I just pushed my head forward? I lost my alignment, shoulders down. You ready? I'm laterally flexed to the right side. And then contract the left externally, rotate. So my nose lined out inside the right leg. Contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you feel this scooping up. So that's lower arrow contract, meeting up the upper arrow. Now I'm going to contract the right side, rotate right back side, inhale. And create that beautiful arc, 1 and 2 and 3, coming back. Center, elbow forward. You're going to wiggle it out a little bit. And nice and tall, arrive. So I'm going to show you again with the arm. So if this is too hard, you just hold your head, make sure elbows forward, okay? One more set, right side, left side. So I'm reach the right arm up. I'm reaching down the left arm, inhale. Exhale, rotate your nose towards, so you don't have a lateral flexion anymore. If you still have a lateral flexion, you have to keep rotating until you face to the floor. Contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale again. So we're not moving the arm. The arm doesn't go up, don't go down. Don't cross. It stay. Inhale. Reaching down, rotate the torso. Okay, getting the external obliques again. 1. Far away. 2. Keep stay down. 3. Coming up. Rotate. Return. Other side. Inhale. Far away first. Contract. Rotate. Looking down. Inhale. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. So nice scooping. I'm going to reach my right arm down. You can see it worked together with my right side of obliques. Inhale. Far, far away. 1 and 2 and 3. Coming back. Medial rotating the shoulder joint. Remember we talked about that earlier? Now you combine everything together. I always wiggle out after because let your body totally return and recover, okay? So now we just did a lateral flexion with a forward rotation and roll right back and return, right? That's how beautiful our spine is designed to do so much work because there's muscle there, right? If you don't use it, you lose it, right? So we have a long life to go with, right? Stay healthy and functional. So we need to meet them and know what their function is. That's really important, right? So now we're going to add a rotation with the extension, right? We can do that too. So that's lots of ways. Okay, lots of possibility. Now I'm going to do that here. Okay, I'm going to rotate. My right hand is my right arm, push behind. So now rotate. You see the rotation? This time I'm going to add my head to it. So I can see the line all the way. This muscle here called the SCM. Okay, so that SCM work with the external oblique, rotate you to the opposite side. So how well connect, but this had to stabilize, waist down stable, other than fall off, right? So you ready? So I'm adding the rotation of my head too. But I stay center. Okay, so once you arrive, you ready? I'm going to slide the scapula down. I'm going to feel the upper V and let go. You see this line all the way down, all the way to your opposite foot. Bring the chin in just a little bit. Inhale, exhale, extension with a rotation. Extension with a rotation. Do not go into your lower back. And return, come back. You wiggle a little bit. Go the other side. Okay, so you ready? So contract this, rotate me to the left. This one going to left. Okay, so left hand behind the spine. As you push down, spiral, can you see I keep rotating my head? So I wake up this muscle here. Now we connect the whole body. Ready? Inhale. Push down, rotate, and extend. Inhale. Exhale again, go to, make sure this left shoulder is down. And exhale again, extend, bring your chin in, so don't poke your chin up. Don't look up the ceiling because you can see I'm losing my voice already, can't talk. So you're gonna rotate head and go through this beautiful line all the way down to your right foot and return, come back, wiggle it out. So it's not like very impressive bend, but I'm using the right muscle. I don't want to get into the joint because what's holding joint together is called a ligament. Then in between the vertebrae, every joint you have is cartilage. So if you do everything to crunching that joint, so you hear people say bone, especially on the knee and hip, that's why you need to replace. We don't want that. So we want to use the muscle to create movement. The joint, okay, is there for you to use, for muscle to use. So we call it range of motion, but the stretching and movement coordination is the mind, muscle, and the joint all together. Joint says, yes, you can move. It's like the hinge at the door, but you have to open the door with your hands and make it happen. I mean, they can't move by themselves unless it's big, wind coming. But us is different. We can move so many ways. So the joint give you range of motion. Muscle creates all different dynamic of the movement. So it's what you have to know them. If you do right, it's for last one. You use the right, do it right, no injuries, and you'll feel so much better and you feel powerful because you also look really good. Okay, so that's it for today. And how to coordinate the arm movement gradually, there's so much more coming. Okay, and to move the coordination, use your arm and your torso. How it moves together, it's like Qigong. That's why I love to teach Qigong Taiji Chuan. The arm has movement from the shoulder joint, right? Not the scapula, and the spine moving with it. So now you become what? A beautiful, beautiful human. Because we move like a human, you don't want to move like robots, right? Up and down, da da da, chi da da. And then there's awful exercise called deadlift. We're not dead yet, so you don't want to lift. Dead energy is not good. How do you strengthen yourself? It's all coming. Okay, but we have to go through the fundamental first. Learning it right, you can what? Expand, right? You learn it right. Many years, at least 12 years for the from the elementary to middle school to the high school, 12 fundamental study. You can go to college to select your focus work. Then gradually, right, the expression, the energies from what you have learned so well. Writing a book, right, reading a book, people writing a book, that's the energy from what they have learned. Dancing, swimming, right? All this movement is like you have to go to the foundation first before you jump into the hard, right, level. So that's it. So hopefully you keep practicing and I'll face you. So that's it for today, and you take good care, and I'll see you next lesson. Thank you.